So this is my incredibly late review of The Angels Take Manhattan, so sorry. Let's look at The Angels Take Manhattan before I start going rambling. So The Angels Take Manhattan is Amy and Rory's final episode, and I actually make it pretty much obvious from the beginning. I mean, if you didn't know Karen and Leonardo Darvel were leaving, have you really not known that? No, seriously? Went all over the news and everything. And B, they hinted it from the very beginning of the episode. It's the whole episode. If you only gathered that Amy and Rory were gonna die on the rooftop scene, you are crazy. Because seriously, they hinted it all the episode. It's like the end of time, only so much better. But yeah, The Angels Take Manhattan's a really cool story. I think it's meant to be the final story with the Weeping Angels and the final story with Amy and Rory. Well, I definitely know it's the final story with Amy and Rory. The Weeping Angels are literally everywhere, like in Blink, where at the ends they have like all the statues and it looks like they're all Weeping Angels. Yeah, they've actually done that for this one. They've got creepy cherubs, they've got more creepy cherubs. Well, I'm not sure whether they're cherubs, sort of weird baby things on a plinth in New York. This episode has brilliant uses of Weeping Angels. It has a Weeping Angel in shackles, which is quite awesome that River Song confronts. Oh no, yeah, River Song. I don't know if I've ever said this in a YouTube video, but the River Song is one of my favourite Doctor Who companions. And if you don't know why, please watch all the River Songs. If you still don't understand why, you're weird. Okay, so yeah, let's look at it from the plot perspective. So the Doctor and Amy and Rory are having a nice time in New York, then Rory gets sent back in time where his daughter is, and she's just been let out of the storm cage because apparently the man she killed doesn't exist, in which case, why was she there in the first place? Okay, so yeah, they're building up to Amy and Rory's death. Rory, I felt, got very little to do in this episode. Considering it's his final one, I would have thought they'd given Amy and Rory a chance to chill, to have an equal play in this. Rather much like the Power of Three, I did feel a little bit of points. Where's Rory? Okay, this episode is trying to kill off Rory at all the different points. He gets sacked by several Weeping Angels and he ends up in a hotel called Winter Key. Which at the beginning, you see the Statue of Liberty. So when you watch, well, when it's getting to the climax of the episode, they keep on going, what's that? And you keep on going, it's the Statue of Liberty. What's that? It's the Statue of Liberty. What's that? It's the Statue of Liberty. What's that? It's the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I can't remember what the Statue of Liberty is actually made out of, but what I do remember is that it's not made out of stone. But apparently it could still work because apparently the stuff it's made of is a type of stone or related to stone. But yeah, this episode seems to be more focused on Amy's death rather than Rory's death. And to be honest, the rooftop scene, I did nearly cry, but there's one thing I do have to complain about it, was that was an ending I was going to use. Okay, if you don't know, I do Doctor Who fan films, and well, that was actually the ending to the 4th series that I was planning. Yeah, it does kind of feel a bit like Sherlock. They're on top of a building, they jump, it's all slow motion. Nah. And then they wake up in the gravestone, and Rory's final line is, look, there's a gravestone with my name on it. Oh. No, seriously, it does actually look like that. He doesn't even say, like, goodbye, or Amy, or I don't know what Rory could say. The basic point is Rory's final line is that, and it's rubbish, and Amy's final line is, apart from quite teary. She was annoying in 2 episodes of this series, so it feels a bit like, well, she's gone. That's it. Oh well. The thing that I did find a little bit annoying in the episode is that they keep on going, Doctor, don't be alone. Well, what do you think he's going to do? He needs time. No, seriously, if you travel with people and then you lose that person, both the people, then you're not automatically going to go, oh, right, I'll get a new person. That's the thing, they just died. The first proper companion death in the new series so far. And you think, they keep hinting I keep hinting about the new companion. I'm giving up on my theories. I've got one that's perfectly reasonable, which I could use in the future. But yeah, it's quite cool. It's an episode with a lot to give you. And apart from a couple of things I don't understand, like the Dr. Hills River with regeneration energy, what's the harm in doing that? He can't regenerate. Well, who cares? He did pretty much the same thing in the Stolen Earth, only worse. Well, technically Journey's End, but yeah. It's a rubbish story, so who cares? But yeah, this episode is kind of cool, kind of bad, kind of weird, kind of creepy. So, yeah, this episode is kind of good. Yeah, this episode is kind of weird. Click subscribe. Just today I noticed I have 52 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. One of them, I've been checking and suddenly I've got 2 out of nowhere, which is pretty awesome. But I can't find who the second subscriber I recently got today was. Oh well. So yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.